Shot clock off. You turn it over. McAlilly, not only with the dunk, but the and one to give them the 2-point lead, and then you come back and basically a buzzer beater courtesy of Dillon. Talk about what you saw in that final sequence both ways.
I think that we've talked about since day one that we talk a lot of culture. We talk about E plus R equals O. In the event, you can't control. The event was we turned it over, they dunked on our head. We control our response, which is E plus R, and that response. And our guys came down and made that unbelievable response. And honestly, the play broke down a little bit, and Sean Dillon broke, he saved me, honestly, Sean, because the play broke down. Sean, the play broke down, and this guy saved me right here, hitting a big shot at the end of the shot clock, at the end of the game.
And he did so with a really good defender with some good length defending that. So when you go through that scenario, you don't really have set plays. You said it's not like football. I just want the guys to react. How much was that shot also based on what you've taught them over the past several months?
I think there's a lot to it, and we just, second half we said they struggle with a flat ball screen with Jimmy and Sean. We just put them in a flat ball screen and trusted these great basketball players to make great basketball plays. And not only that play, what made them switch the ball screen is Sean kept throwing back to Jimmy, and Jimmy kept hitting the threes. And then this time they switched it, and this time it was Sean's chance. He's done that in practice all the time, and he knocked it down.
Sean, take me through what you saw in that final play, and obviously the decision to call your own number and put it up with a longer defender against you. How did that work?
Like Coach said, we're coming off ball screens, and they kept putting two on the ball, and I kept finding Jim. And, credit to him, he hit big shots, so they forced him to switch. And I kind of messed up the handle, so I couldn't find mice on it. But, Coach and my teammates trust me, and that's a shot I've shot 100 times in practice, so I just called my own number.
This is a nationally ranked team, an undefeated team until today you were going against. How important was it to get off to a good start and have that lead in the first half so you could build that confidence and prove you could play with them?
Extremely important, because we know they're a great team, and if they get up on us, it'll be hard to come back. So it's a game of runs, and I think it's important to punch them in the mouth first and start on a run of our own.
You're part of a team that won just 3 games a year ago. You've now doubled that with your 6th win here. Obviously, there's a lot of the same guys back. What has changed in terms of the belief for those players who did return from a year ago?
I think we believed last year, but we got a great coach now, and he's given us the freedom to just go back, be basketball players and go play. We got some dogs in the locker room, and he's just unleashing us.
I know that Ben talked about this already, but it had to at least temporarily be a little deflating when McAlilly came up with the steal. I know you weren't able to handle it, and then he throws it down and gets the and one. So you had the lead late and give it up. How did your team, not just you, but your entire team respond after that?
We don't blink. It's next possession. Coach preaches next possession, just win the next possession, control you control. And I think we did a great job staying mentally tough. We literally lost the game in that play, and then next play we won.
One thing I've noticed from the past couple of years to this year, number one, there's a positive vibe.
Absolutely.
Everybody has bought into it. But even more importantly than that, I think Coach Wilkins and his staff have you ultimately prepared offensively and defensively.
Absolutely. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. And I think our coaching staff is doing a tremendous job preparing us, in practice. And shout out to the scout team. They do a tremendous job in practice. So, credit to them for us being ready.
Very good.
Ben, 2 weeks between games. I know that that's not ideal, but you got some time to rest some guys and get some guys healthy. How did you get this team so ready coming out of the gate and having that lead almost the entire first half despite not playing for 2 weeks?
I think it's just how these guys attack every day. We talked about, you asked me the goals beforehand at halftime. Our goals just get a little bit better than we were the day before. And we had 2 great weeks of practice, and these guys energy every day. They compete every day. They love to come to practice. And, we got to rest some guys. This guy was banged up. He took a week off. Drew Green took a week off. We let some guys banged up, and then the other guys competed. So it's just about their mentality. Give these guys credit, because a lot of people look those 2 weeks and say, I don't want to practice. These guys are ready to go, man. Every day the competition level was at the standard that we need.
And so obviously the final shot is going to be what's the biggest takeaway, but your defense was incredible when you consider that East Stroudsburg was averaging almost 102 points per game. They had not scored less than 86 in any game. You hold them 10 below their lowest output. What was so good on that end?
I just think we're us. We're a really good defensive team, and we did what we did. We flew around. We caused a lot of turnovers. We caused them to be really uncomfortable, and our guys stuck to the fundamentals. And, that 2-week break, honestly, Sean gave us we got away for some fundamental things, and it was on me as a first-time head coach. I let us stop doing some fundamental drills in practice. That's a bad job by a first-time head coach. We corrected those in this 2 week, and we just got back to our fundamentals, and these guys went out and executed.
I know there's going to be a lot of celebrating, but you have a quick turnaround tomorrow. The final game before the break, you're going to be at home against Kutztown. What's key to make sure that this win is not for naught, because you don't want to give it right back tomorrow?
It's just like we did every time. It's E plus Oracles O. What's our response? Hey, it's DMGB. It doesn't matter, get better. We're going to learn some stuff. Whether he hit that shot or not, we're the same team. Brad Stevens talks about all the time, hey, we just won a game by one. We feel a lot better, but we got to prepare for Kutztown. We got a quick turnaround. They're talented. I know going into tonight they're 2-0 in the league. So, but I trust these guys. It's our culture. Hey, we're going to attack whatever in front of us. It happens to be Kutztown, and it's going to start with our preparation.
Well, thanks so much for doing this. Congratulations, Ben and Sean, as well.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.